Previously in the anime, Alice and Iska ran into each other at the station, but some guards came to meet Alice, so she sent Iska away pretending to be a stranger. And later she followed him and saw Iska is with her little sister Sisbel, and she is not wasting her chance to hit on Iska and even licked the cream off his cheek. So Alice literally lost her cool and called Iska out to her room because she was jealous and wanted to experience the same thing Sisbel was doing. But while their love triangle was going on, an attack happened on the queen at the castle and everyone suspected it was Lord Mask, so to investigate it, Lord of Hydra clan offered his help and told his daughter to look into this matter. But to make things worse, the Empire heard about this attack and prepared their best warriors of the Empire to send them to capture the Queen of the Magical Kingdom. On the other hand, Iska and others heard about the attack and Sisbel got pale hearing this, so now the security is even tighter, making it difficult for Sisbel to return. Sisbel knew it well that Lord Mask knows her powers, so he's unlikely to pull something like this. So everyone more or less guessed her powers and understood everyone will target her if she returns to the Imperial Palace, but she believes Iska and his friends will protect her. As for Alice, she was in a hurry to get back home once she heard about the attack on her mother, but she's unhappy Sisbel is with Iska, yet she got to spend time with him yesterday. So she was happy with it for now. Her mother called her and informed her of the situation, and after investigation, it came up that someone used magic rather than bombs. So that shows the possibility of a traitor and Sisbel would be useful here, but Alice lied that she doesn't know where Sisbel is and Queen tells her to look for her fast. Alice did it to keep Sisbel safe and ordered Rin to keep an eye on her. Then at noon, while discussing their next move, a blast happened in the area. So Sisbel used her power to find the suspect and the mage who caused it tracked her down and attacked her, and Jean shot her multiple times with his sniper but nothing happens to her. Then she uses a gravity magic and Iska took the leap and attacked her, but it felt like he hit the steel. Then the attacker revealed her face and Sisbel recognized her. She's Vichyssoise, Hydra Chief's daughter, and then she showed her true form to them and Sisbel got traumatized from seeing her form, so Iska holds her down while his friends took Sisbel away. And now they wanted to know who she was and Sisbel told them about the House of Hydra and that Vichyssoise is their adopted daughter who worked as an inquisitor. As for Iska, he was fighting off with Vichyssoise and drops down from that room for a suitable place to pick a fight. Their Iska also cuts through her fire when she attacks, so she used a gravity blast. After that, their Alice saw this from the ground, so she ordered other officers to save the civilians first, and she'll handle this matter. But there a woman claiming to know Sisbel's location comes to take Alice there, but Alice already knew where Sisbel was and asked her identity. Because she knows all the people who serves the House of Lu, so the woman showed her true colors and shot down a bomb right behind Alice, that could have destroyed the building. But Alice is also quick and froze the whole thing up and caught the woman. As for Iska, he was getting beaten up at the moment by Vichyssoise, but he refused to admit defeat by a mage, so Vichyssoise assured her she's no longer a mage. And even so Iska doesn't want to admit defeat, so he used the stone attack as a ladder to close in on Vichyssoise, and from the ground Alice used her ice power to make a pillar for Iska, with which he beats Vichyssoise, and as he fell down, Rin caught Vichyssoise but not Iska and he fell down. After that Iska wanted to meet up with his friends, but Alice stopped Iska to ask why she was without clothes, so if Iska likes, then she could do it better. Then again, back at the castle, Queen was thinking of enthroning Alice as the next queen. But she also felt bad that she's picking Alice over Sisbel and Eltir, but House of Hydra and Zoa were also eyeing for the throne. And Lord Mask and Godwary knew Hydra planned this setup to frame House of Zoa. However, they are also planning to enthrone Kissing as the next queen, and for Hydra, they are scheming all this time with the help of backstabbing Eltir. She betrayed her mother and sister just because she's jealous that she's not gifted like them. And when she heard Iska is guarding Sisbel, she took interest in him and thought of snatching him away. After that, Alice took away Vichyssoise to proceed the case. And there Sisbel opened up that she had seen a worse monster in royal family than Vichyssoise. That's why she lost her trust in royal family. Her trembling body and voice shows how evil that monster must be. But nonetheless Iska promised her that he would keep her safe. Then as the story continues, Alice returns home and meets her mother, and all the proof she brought was enough to point at the House of Hydra. But they stated Vichyssoise was acting on her own and abandoned her, so Queen was waiting for Schwartz, but according to Sisbel, he should be here by now, and there Eltir comes. And anyone could guess Eltir was behind Schwartz's disappearance, and this news got to the group at the hotel, that Schwartz has disappeared and Sisbel has also developed a fever. Yet she was in a hurry to get back home, but they all convinced her to wait for a while until they found a safe way there. And as for Rin, she was in the middle of an observation and saw she hadn't grown in a year. She just wants to grow her racks like Alice and tried different methods, but the exercise was embarrassing. There Iska called her and she told him she's busy with a mission, and from the sound of it, Iska thought she was making something. So Rin says she become devastating as Alice and Bro misunderstood that she's making a bomb, so he tried to stop her and she got emotional, so Iska comforted her that Alice likes her the way she is. But still Rin doesn't want to imagine it, so Iska barges in thinking of something devastating and saw the awesome scene. After that, he goes to Sisbel to check up on her and after a full recovery. She was acting like a spoiled child to get Iska's affection this way, but then Sisbel again used her powers to see the whole truth of Vichyssoise that day, and in the Imperial place. Queen ordered Eltyr to stay put and rejected her offer of picking up Sisbel, but Eltyr refused to listen to her, and not knowing about Eltyr's plan. Alice was keeping her mother accompanied 24/7 to keep her safe, but along her photo album she saw many pictures of her with Salinger. He was a monster no less. But Salinger and Queen used to be the same, aiming to be the best astral mages, but later Salinger started stealing the astral powers of others, and Queen had to catch him. Because she was the only one powerful enough at that time to rival Salinger, but their Rin contacts them and told them Sisbel is coming to the central province by tomorrow morning. So Queen decided to send her trusted guards to pick Sisbel up, but when they arrived, Eltyr showed up instead of the guards. Seeing her, Sisbel got engulfed in fear. And Eltyr knew all of them, and whispered in the Sisbel's ear, and then Eltyr invited all to the Luz family vacation house because they'll be questioned and if everything is fine, they'll be free to go, and she won't take no for an answer from Sisbel. So Rin informed this to Alice and the Queen, and Queen thought Iska and her friends are from an independent nation. So she ordered them to treat them respectfully at the vacation house. Alice just noticed Iska could go to her room there, and her secret could come to light, and if that happens, he might come to hate her, and Alice got on fire to stop Eltyr, but there the real devastation has entered the Imperial nations possessing as mages, to capture the Queen. And the soldiers have taken their places, to capture all the high-ranking royals from the Nebulis palace. But right there our 2-episode ends, so stay tuned to watch the next episode, and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates, and don't forget to like the video to support me. Until then, take care.